President Ramaphosa made another speech that once again proved and showed us that no one is in charge.
This evening, on a matter that has deeply saddened and distressed many people in our nation. Across the country, there has been a rise in reported cases of foodborne illnesses and deaths. A number of people are becoming severely ill and even dying after eating contaminated food. It has been found that some of the food items would have been purchased from spaza shops and street vendors. Since the beginning of September in 2024, there's been a total of 890 reported incidents of foodborne illnesses across all our provinces.
He made another speech to show us that he is only playing catch-up and not getting in front of things, that he only wants to solve things after the fact when they have been so detrimental that they cannot be undone.
These residents are up in arms and accuse foreign shop owners of selling food that allegedly caused children in the area to fall ill. Delportswap residents claim some children became ill after buying snacks from some foreign-owned shops. They say 450 residents signed a petition to demand immediate intervention.
President Ramaphosa made another speech that shows us that no one is in charge and no one is coming. They don't care about the children, they don't care about the citizen, and they don't care about the country.
Northern Cape Premier Zamani Sol, along with several MECs, will participate in a raid of spaza shops in and around Kimberley today. So this initiative follows an incident earlier this week in which a child discovered a pill inside a packet of biscuits. Premier Sol has expressed concern about the quality of food and the production standards of items sold in spaza shops.
President Ramaphosa showed us again that no one is in charge and no one is running this place properly, that anyone can just do whatever they want over here. Government in name only because no one is in charge. President Ramaphosa is supposed to be in charge and is supposed to be the person who directs our great country. But our great country is rudderless and without direction, and anyone can just do whatever they want, even to the killing of children, the stealing of minerals. No one is in charge, and the person who's supposed to be in charge is a useless coward.
One of the reasons that people use pesticides for is to deal with rat infestation or prevalence. The problem of rat prevalence or infestation is due in part to poor waste management in several areas where our people live. Rubbish is not collected regularly. Streets are not cleaned as they should be, creating conditions for rats and other pests to thrive. Often the poorest communities are the worst affected.
The sort of coward who, rather than fixing his country and preempting things to make sure that the countries run well, would leave a porous border and let children die. That's Cyril Ramaphosa. No one is in charge here. So much of a coward that he needed the Government of National Unity and the DA in particular to light a fire under him for him to do something. He needed children to be dying by the hundreds on television from eating snacks for him to do something. No one is in charge. No wonder the country is rudderless and without morals and without vision.
Take you to Mamelodi, that just outside of Pretoria, where some spaza shop owners are worried that they may not be able to meet the 21-day deadline to re-register their establishments, as announced by President Cyril Ramaphosa. They want government to extend the deadline by 3 months. They're hoping that this will give them time to make the necessary arrangements.
Cyril Ramaphosa is not a leader. He's a politician. He's an ANC member. No one is in charge, and it is quite visible. Now he wants to step in front of the camera and look like he's doing something. Where was he this entire time? And you know how we know that no one is in charge? Because no one really believes he can do the things he says he's going to do.
The following measures will be implemented with immediate effect. To get hazardous pesticides off the street, we now have directed that the spaza shops, which have been implicated in the deaths of children, must be closed with immediate effect. All spaza shops and other food handling facilities must be registered within municipalities in which they operate within 21 days from today. Any shop that is not registered within 21 days and does not meet all health standards and requirements will be closed. The South African Police Service and other law enforcement agencies will be required to investigate, to arrest, and to prosecute offenders. This will involve close cooperation with all registered manufacturers, retailers, and suppliers. Integrated multidisciplinary inspection teams will undertake compliance inspections of food handling facilities, manufacturers, distributors, wholesale and retailers. This will include spaza shops as well as general dealers.
No one believes that he can actually do the things he is promising in this speech. No one believes that there will be inspectors to inspect spaza shops. No one believes that it is practical to have all spaza shops registered in the next 21 days. No one believes this man because he has failed at every turn, because he's not in charge and doesn't know how to be in charge. Cyril Ramaphosa is a failed president of a failed liberation movement that could not become a leading political party after they were left the infrastructure and the systems of a high-functioning nation. Conclusion: vote Cyril Ramaphosa out. Alternative: vote in a conservative party of people who are committed to the economic and social flourishing of this country, because then someone will be in charge. When you have people that actually believe in this country, someone then will take charge. A saying: if you want to have order in the Commonwealth, you first have to have order in the individual soul. Russell Kirk. I recommend, if South Africa is to have a better future, you must vote in a conservative government that does not look at the death of children as the price of doing business. The case is closed, my friend. Cyril Ramaphosa is a president, a coward, a loser, a liar, a man of no vision, and he's definitely not in charge. We now have a course on Teachable. It's for boys between the ages of 10 and 18, about 12 men from the Bible, where we teach about manhood, masculinity, and becoming a man. Check it out.
Nkosi, Nkosi, Sikelel, Nkosi, Sikelel, Sikelel, Iafrika, Malupakanisu, Malupakanisu,
Thank you for listening. If you dare, buy us a coffee. The link is in the description.